my safety tether is now locked on the aft D-ring, the real aft D-ring, and your safety tether is on the forward D-ring, and it's locked black on black gate close. Now we are in the proper config.
All right.
And Luca, we copied all and followed you along there. Thanks.
You're doing a skills run. This is where they would tell me to rescue you.
And Luke, the last question, and Chris, you might be able to help out. Is it something like the mini workstation or your safer that's restricting you when you try to move any?
So what I see is the BRT could be completely loosened and sent down by your leg, and the mini workstation might flatten out then into the gap. If that makes any sense, Luca. I don't know. You're the guy on the scene. I'm just.
What was blocked? Guys, it's
Yeah, but your BRT was bumped. See the handrail that your left hand is in right now?
Mm-hmm.
Your BRT was stuck on it when I arrived.
Okay.
And it was pushing you high such that your backpack was against the other handrail.
Okay, so like this.
There you go. Yep, that freed up. He's still wedged in there pretty darn good, Shane.
Chris Cassidy is going to begin translating over to his next task, which will be the installation of some V-guide bolts onto one of the radiator grapple bars that was installed on the Spacewalk last week on July 9th. Cassidy already completing the Z1 jumper cable installation, a continuation of last week's Z1 jumper cables.
My Snoopy cap.
I see beads of sweat.
No, it's not sweat.
No, it's not sweat.
Hey, Luca, can you clarify, is it increasing or not increasing?
It's hard to tell, but it feels like a lot of water.
Oh, I see. I see it now, wiggling. Can you see? It's over here, right?
Yeah, but I have that, and then there is about the same amount of when I took the helmet out last time, Chris.
Really?
Yeah, I can feel it in the back of my head.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand where it's coming from. It can't be the water.
It has to be the bag. Can you suck it dry? Oh, so that stuff on your forehead is not sweat?
No, it's not.
Oh, I see.
Okay, it has to be it's the bag, because the bag is dry now.
Yeah.
And Chris and Luca, you guys can just hang tight there. Chris, you can continue to help troubleshoot if need be, but we're going to talk about it here for a minute.
Roger that, all in work.
And Chris and Shane, FYI, I feel a lot of water on the back of my head, but I don't think it's leaked from my bag.
Are you sweating? Are you working hard?
I am sweating, but it feels like a lot of water. It's not going anywhere. It's just in my sneaky cap.
And Luca, we copy.
Just FYI.
Hey, Luca, while you're working there, can you give us maybe some more words on the water? Maybe identify the source, you think, and then is it getting any worse or is it the same?
Good questions. It feels the same. It's not increasing nor more. I still feel it, and I cannot tell you the source. My only guess is that it came out of my bag and then found its way over there in the back, but I don't have any water in the front of the helmet. Yeah, I'm thinking that it might not be the water bag.
There's no other place for it to come. Unless it's sweat or urine.
I guess it must be sweat then.
Yeah.
How much can I sweat though?
Hey, Luca, can you give us a status of where you think? It sounded like we just heard you cannot hear. Is that true as well?
No. I can hear perfectly. I can still hear perfectly, but my head is really wet, and I have a feeling that it's increasing. And I'm thinking that it may, I don't know if it's possible, but I'm thinking that it may be the LCVG that's leaking. Is that a possibility?
Adjusted the fan or the coolant?
No, I haven't touched anything.
So the leak would remain, and they would see data.
But where's it coming from then? It's too much.
I don't know. It's a lot.
Nice in my eyes.
Shane, you back with us?
All right, Chris and Luca, just for you guys, based on what we heard with Lucas saying that water is in his eyes now and it seems to be increasing, we think we're going to terminate EVA case for EV2. So, Luca, we'll have you head back to the airlock. Chris, we'll get a plan for you to clean things up here and then join him here in a minute.
Hatch is open, Shane. Lucas going to the crew lock.
Copy, Chris. Thanks.
Equipment lock.
Hey, Chris, just hang tight for a bit. Once we get Luca taken care of, we'll work on you.
No problem. I'm in no rush. I got a ringside seat.
The crew bringing Luca through the hatch into the equipment lock. They'll be expediting the removal of his suit, getting the helmet off first thing, and leaving some of the other components like the safer and the workstation attached. Meanwhile, Chris Cassidy standing by inside of the crew lock. You can see some of the water floating away that had built up inside of Luca's helmet. Helmet off and Luca safely back inside. Safer unit removed from his EMU.
And Karen from Houston, you can work steps 14 through 20 for the expedited.
14 is complete, and we'll continue on with the rest.